Thanks for joining me tonight to celebrate Gala Week with Metropolitan Energy Center. It's virtual. Tonight, we're going to talk about our Central Kansas Clean Cities Coalition. As you watch and comment on our presentations this week, I hope you can learn a little bit about the things you can do to drive and live cleaner. Every change you make helps us to reduce emissions and clear our air because many small actions done by millions every day really do add up. If at any time during the broadcast you feel the urge to get involved, please click the link on the video description to register for Wednesday's exclusive Gala event. On that page, you'll also find immediate ways to support all the work we do, making real, lasting environmental improvements for all of us. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Tami Alexander. I'm a program coordinator with MEC. I'm here to talk to you about the program area I work in, our Central Kansas Clean Cities Coalition. Though MEC is based and works in the Kansas City Metro, you may not know that the Central Kansas Clean Cities Coalition, which is based in Wichita, works throughout the state of Kansas to expand alternative fuel adoption and reduce our dependence on petroleum for transportation. From southwestern Kansas to the KC Metro, MEC has you covered. Most of our work is with biofuels, both biodiesel and ethanol, compressed natural gas, propane, and hybrid and electric vehicles. All of these options offer lower emissions than petroleum fuels, and we can help you find a fit for your transportation needs. I'm sure many of you have read the news about lowered air pollution during the recent shutdowns for the pandemic. Some of the world's most polluted cities had the clearest air they'd had in years, if not decades. As of 2017, transportation emissions surpassed power generation to become the top source of emissions in the U.S. And though shutting down the economy isn't the answer to pollution, changing the way we power our vehicles can be. You can help us to continue our work to lower those emissions and move to cleaner transportation. Biofuels are an easy option for immediately lowering your transportation emissions. With biofuels, you don't have to change your vehicle, just change your fuel. Tonight, we are joined by Kim Trinchette of Urban Air Initiative. She is going to share a little bit about the Clear the Air campaign that they're working on to promote ethanol blends. Kim, take it away.
Let's clear the air. Ethanol is good for our air and our earth. It reduces toxic tailpipe emissions. Learn more at cleartheair.co.
Hi, my name is Kim Trinchette and I'm with the Urban Air Initiative. We're a nonprofit focused on reducing toxic aromatics in gasoline through increased uses of ethanol. Right now we're running an educational campaign called Let's Clear the Air, focused on educating the general public on the many benefits of ethanol, especially how much ethanol blends can reduce toxic emissions. If you do find a blender pump near you and you choose a blend like E15 or E20, the higher the blend, the cleaner the fuel. Now we're big supporters of the work that the Metropolitan Energy Center is doing in the Kansas City Metro and across the state of Kansas. We hope that you join us in supporting them in their virtual gala by either making a donation or bidding on an item.
Thanks to Kim and Urban Air Initiative for sponsoring our gala event and for all the work that you are doing to clear the air across Kansas and throughout the nation. I'm glad you could be with us. And as Kim said, don't forget to check out and bid on our favorite auction items. I've got an eye on a few myself. So, one of the most common questions about ethanol blends is, won't ethanol hurt my vehicle? The truth is, nearly all gasoline sold in the U.S. contains around 10% ethanol to boost the octane. And if you have a vehicle that is model year 2001 or newer, you can run a 15% ethanol blend, or E15. Mid-level blends like E15 have higher octane and lower emissions, which can make your vehicle run cleaner. Plus, if you happen to have a flex fuel vehicle, you can run blends up to 85% ethanol, or E85. Just look for the yellow cap on your gas tank or the flex fuel badge on your vehicle. In addition to lowered emissions, you can also save money at the pump by purchasing a lower cost ethanol blended fuel. Check out our station locator at afdc.energy.gov to find ethanol or any other alternative fuel station in your area. As I mentioned before, biofuels are a convenient option for immediately lowering your transportation emissions just by changing your fuel. Plus, they benefit the regional economy here in the heartland. In addition to ethanol blends for gasoline-powered vehicles, there are also biodiesel blends. Biodiesel blends work in diesel vehicles from pickups to semi-trucks to farm equipment. and are a much cleaner fuel option than petroleum diesel. The Kansas Soybean Commission has some information to share about biodiesel. Check out their video.
The Kansas Soybean Commission is proud to promote biodiesel because it provides opportunities to power the present and fuel the future in your community. Take a look.
A brighter future for communities and our nation begins with all of us making some different choices. And one of those choices is switching from petroleum-based diesel to biodiesel. Biodiesel is a clean-burning alternative fuel made from sustainable U.S. soybean oil and other abundant fats and oils. It reduces carbon pollution and our dependency on foreign oil without sacrificing quality. All over the country, more and more communities are making the change to biodiesel, and the decision continues to pay dividends, with thousands of jobs and billions in economic activity. U.S. biodiesel has the smallest carbon footprint of any American-produced fuel, and choosing biodiesel over petroleum-based diesel reduces the release of particulates, carbon monoxide, and unburned hydrocarbons from older engines. This improves local air quality and reduces lung-related fatalities and hospitalizations, lowering community healthcare costs and ultimately saving lives. By improving the health and welfare for millions of Americans while adding billions to our national economy, embracing the biodiesel revolution has already proven to be a wise choice for community after community. Perhaps now's the time for biodiesel to make a big difference in yours. It's one decision that will certainly reflect well on you now, and maybe even more later.
The Kansas Soybean
We'd like to thank the Kansas Soybean Commission for being a generation sponsor for our Gala event and for all the work they do to support biodiesel. A common misconception about biodiesel is that it's simply vegetable oil. Though it can be made from vegetable oil, along with other feedstocks such as used cooking oil and waste fats and grease, it has to be refined to become biodiesel fuel. Biodiesel blends of up to 20% or B20 can be used in most engines and are approved by most engine manufacturers. You can contact us to see if your vehicle is compatible. Biodiesel is an immediate drop-in replacement for petroleum diesel that doesn't require new equipment purchases. We at MEC are working to expand the availability of biodiesel in the area and are looking forward to several locations coming online in the next few weeks. As we come to a close tonight, I want to remind you of an immediate way you can support our work. Air quality is important to the entire Heartland region. We all need to work together for healthier air. You can join us in that work. Click the link in the description to go to our Gala event hub, where you can bid on silent auction items or leave a donation that will strengthen our efforts to clear the air. From there, you can also get your ticket to the exclusive online Gala celebration happening at 6 p.m. this coming Wednesday. Be sure to check out our video releases at 6 p.m. each evening, leading up to our Gala celebration on Wednesday. Each night, we'll cover some of the many ways Metro Energy Center improves the air that we breathe. Thanks for joining me tonight. Cheers.